Hey everyone, let's talk about the title before we get into the try-on. Should I give Target another chance? Let me explain. I was a Target girl, hardcore, so much so that for my 40th birthday, my friends asked me if I wanted a gift card from Nordstrom or Target. And as much as I love Nordstrom, I love me a bargain, and I asked for a Target gift card. They overruled me and gave me Nordstrom one. They said, if you're not going to treat yourself on your 40th birthday, we don't know when you're supposed to treat yourself. So I have historically loved them. I fell out of love with Target, not for any political reason. So let's shut that down. We're not discussing any of that either side. It happened when they discontinued the Massimo brand, and I understand why. I'm not upset about that, but it all kind of happened at the same time. They discontinued all the brands I was familiar with. They renamed everything, and what just broke my heart, because I used to love to stroll through the aisles looking at all the things, is they rearranged all of the things, and instead of one big clothing department, they made them each little sections per brand, and my brain just was like, no, it's too complicated, I don't get it, I'm out. And that was when Target and Walmart kind of flip-flopped in my brain, and I've been a Walmart girl pretty much ever since. But I've also been a never say never girl, and I thought, you know what, it's been almost 13 years or so, let's give Target another chance. And I did. So today's haul is a try-on of 9 outfits. There were going to be 10, but we had this little ice storm, snowstorm happen, and one of the pieces got delayed in shipping, so I will pop in a picture when we get to that one at the end, and it might be the stellar piece. I will keep you updated on stories when it comes in. So I have 9 outfits to try on, and some of them are great, and some of them, I'd love to hear your opinion. And I also need to say, normally I feel pretty confident in presenting what I'm going to present to you because I'm familiar with the brand and I'm familiar with the sizing. Target, it's like starting from scratch. So I think a lot of you probably know a lot more about how Target runs than I do, so let me know in the comments as far as sizing goes and all that. I'm gonna do my best. So let's start off on a high note with outfit number 1. So this is from their brand A New Day at Target, and most of this haul is from A New Day. It seemed like that was the aesthetic and the kind of clothing that worked with my taste the most. And this is their version of the scuba knit fabric. They call it a Sandwash, and I love it. So let's talk about the sweatshirt first. I really like it because it's a V-neck, and normally you see a crew neck, and obviously I'm not against the concept of a crew neck, but I do like a V-neck. I think it's a little more flattering. I love how it feels. It feels expensive. I love how it drapes. I love that you can just roll that waistband under if you want to, or the bottom hem, and it gives a tucked in blousey look. Love everything about it. And then as for the pants, I love them too. Comes in 3 inseam lengths. I just had to guess. I did go to my store near me. There was nothing in the store. It was like locusts had gone through there, so I had to order everything online. So I couldn't tell which inseam length to go with, so for this entire video, I just went with regular. Sometimes there's a petite or short, and sometimes there's a tall option. I just decided to go with regular. And I'm wearing the regular length here. They're a teeny bit too long in the back, draped perfectly for me on the front. I saw an influencer, I think her name is Scott Style Editor. She's from Scotland. I love her. I'll put her true name down below. Huge, huge influencer. And she shared a hack that I need to share with you, in that if your back hem runs a little too long, instead of paying the money to get it altered, get one of those shoe lifts, the little heel lifts that some people get to add a little bit to their height, but depending on how much you need it brought up, you can just tuck those into the shoes you're gonna wear with the outfit and get maybe like a 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch, maybe more, I don't know, up in the back, just enough so it'll pick the back of your pants up off the ground. So I'm gonna try that hack. I don't think it's a deal breaker. I'm wearing them with sneakers with very little lift. If I wore a thicker sneaker, the length would be fine. Regardless, I think if you are petite, get the short. I am right teetering on the edge between not petite and petite. I love them. I love the waistband. I love that it has a nice flat front to it. I love the side seam pockets. I love the seaming detail on the front. These 2 pieces together were inexpensive, but don't look inexpensive. And that's kind of my mantra. I love cheap, I just don't wanna look cheap. Let's move on to outfit number 2. Had a lot of requests for resort wear and warm weather wear, which is hard for me to film because today is like 26 degrees. But first let's start with this short sleeve rib tee. I've been wearing this for the last few weeks as a layer underneath sweaters. I like that it's a higher neck of a crew neck, so it'll peek out from under a sweater. And I love that it's not a basic boring white tee. It has some texture with the ribbing. I sized up to a size small because that was actually available in my store and the extra small wasn't, so I figured let's see how it works. I think it works just fine. It's definitely very stretchy, but I feel like it fits to the body. I've washed it a few times. It's washed really well. It's $10. There's a ton of other color options, and I have to say this is kind of a plus for Target. Their sizing is amazing. In addition to several inseam lengths, their size range is generally extra small through 4X, and my Weimaraner says hello. And if you haven't seen him yet, he has made an appearance in some of these try-ons. Now, as far as the linen pull-on pants, this comes in a few prints and solids as well. I love blue. You're going to notice that throughout this video. I couldn't help myself. This reminded me of a Dior kind of print, and I think it's beautiful, and it, again, looks expensive, not expensive. Linen, can't remember if it's 100% linen. I'm gonna go with probably not. Elastic waist, pull-on style, nice pockets, great length, perfect. And then I'm wearing them with these shoes from Target. I will say one thing, Target has consistently done very well through the years. Shoes. They do a lot of inspired by pieces, and this is probably one of them. And I just want to point out that this buckle is actually adjustable. So if you have wider or more narrow feet on either end of that spectrum, these are, I adjusted mine. I had to make this one all the way tight. I would say maybe runs a little on the wider side, but I like that it's adjustable, memory foam, fantastic shoe. So way to go Target on the shoes. Outfit number 3. First of all, like I mentioned, it's in the 20s. My body has issues with temperature regulation. I really wanted to put some self-tan on for you guys, but as I'm sitting here, I'm also prepping for a colonoscopy, which is maybe a little bit TMI, and there's only so much room on my plate for all the things. So I didn't put on the self-tan or the body makeup that I could have. So if you notice that my legs may be turning blue or look gray, don't adjust your viewing experience. That's actually my body. That's what it looks like. Okay, so same print as the pants. If you want it in a dress form, it exists. This is on the shorter side. Now, I will say it passes the fingertip test that we all used to have to do in middle school and high school. So it is longer than my fingertips when I put my hands down and my arms down at my side. I will say that I am 5'4" and I'm wearing about a 2.5-inch heel. If you're on the petite side, I think you're gonna be super comfortable in this length. If you're on the taller side and you're a little concerned about it being too short, it's going to be too short. I love the pockets. I love that it's a full shirt dress. I believe this one's actually 100% cotton as well. It came with that string belt. Honestly, wearing this, not for this video, I'm gonna pull that string out more than likely and replace it with just a thin white belt or some kind of thin rattan belt as we get into spring and summer. But I think this is a beautiful dress. Again, that looks expensive, but is not. Outfit number 4 is definitely giving me those Palm Royale kind of vibes. Definitely resort wear. I think especially if you want to wear it head to toe matching as it is, will look great on a vacation. If you feel like these pieces are giving too much of a pajama vibe, I understand it's not for everyone. This is not sold as a set, so pick one or the other and you are good to go. I think the pants would look great with some sort of cream or ivory blouse, tee. You don't have to get too crazy with it. And then of course the blouse is gonna look great just tucked into any pair of jeans, pants, cream pair of jeans. You have a lot of options. This top has some fun details that I think, again, it's that looks expensive, has expensive details, is not expensive. On the cuff, it has 2 buttons across. So you can decide how tapered or tight fitted you want the sleeve. So I have it at the widest option. So it's a little more of a looser fit all through, all the way down through the cuff, or you can make it more narrow. They call these low-rise pants. They came up to my belly button, so don't let the name fool you. These are not the low-rise that we grew up with, thank goodness. An elastic waist, pull-on style, side pockets. I love the length on this, but of course I'm wearing them with a little bit of a heel too, but I love this outfit. I felt like I was on vacation in it, and I'm not going on vacation anytime soon, so that was my vacation experience for this month. Outfit number 5 can check 2 boxes for you depending on where you live. It's a denim shirt with a heart pocket. I think it's so cute. So whether you're getting ready for Valentine's Day or rodeo season, this is a really cute top. If you're getting ready for neither of those things, I think it's a super cute top. It's a heavier denim feel, but it's not stiff at all. And I love that it has the faux mother of pearl covered snaps instead of buttons. I have held on to a denim shirt from Loft for over a decade just because it has the snaps. And I just love I just love it. So I love that for $35 you get those details, because the only other top I found like that in denim has been a rail shirt, which is like $160 or $70. So love this. I did size up in this from my regular size because I wanted a looser, roomier fit in case I want to wear it untucked or over leggings or something like that. It's still malleable enough to easily tuck into pants. Sometimes denim shirts can be too stiff, but this one is perfect. And since we're halfway through and I have neglected to mention this, couple of housekeeping things. One, if you're looking for the links, the Target pieces should pop up on the screen if they're in stock. But if you want to get the full links to everything I'm wearing, accessories, shoes, pants, whatever's going on over there, check below me. There's 2 places in the description box. You just have to expand the text underneath my head and you'll have all those links there. But the easiest place to find it, and I have to mention this in every video because YouTube likes to confuse us, just go to the comment section. The very first comment, I have pinned it. It's just a copy and paste of the whole description box with all the links and the sizing and the pricing and all that information there. Outfit number 6, I can't decide if this one is a fail or not. I personally do not love this shirt. My husband saw it and he loves it. I will let you guys decide. My feelings will not be hurt either way. So this is a Seersucker Smocked shirt. It's just weird. It's not just smocked here. It's smocked all the way down from the collar to the hemline. It's very stretchy. It's very odd. It does come in a solid baby blue. If that might be less weird looking, I don't know. The shoulders aren't just a puff. They come to points, like actual points, razor sharp, which to me is a very strange look. The smocking feels very weird, and this was the part that I didn't even notice till I took it off, because to put it on, I just slipped it over my head. The buttons, which I don't know why I'm holding it up. You're not gonna see it, but the buttons alternate. Every other button, you can see through the placket, but every other button is hidden underneath the placket, and the placket doesn't just roll back and have a hidden placket. No, you have to turn the shirt kind of inside out to unbutton every other button. I guess so that there's no gaping, but it's a very odd style decision followed by so many other odd style decisions. So I don't love this. And normally I keep stuff that my husband thinks I look good in, because why wouldn't I? But I'm kind of disagreeing with him on this one. Let me know what you think. So on this one, I feel not so much. Now, this next one I like with a caveat. So this is a striped V-neck sweater. It's a cotton blend. It's not 100% cotton. That was something else I noticed at Target, is that I know it's inexpensive, but that doesn't mean it has to be cheap. So for instance, Walmart is my kind of go-to fallback retailer. Many of their pieces are 100% cotton, which is important to a lot of us. I understand that. Most of what I found at Target was some sort of synthetic or polyester blend or whatever. That doesn't hugely bother me as long as it feels nice. But if it's a synthetic blend and it feels and looks cheap, then we have a problem. So this one, no problem. It's a striped V-neck sweater. It is a cotton poly blend. I think it's a cotton blend of something, but it feels like it's 100% cotton. It's a nice weight to it. It does come in a solid light yellow or a striped light pink and tan, which is very on trend right now. I love the color. I love how it's a little more fitted. The only thing is it's more cropped than I realized. Now, I don't know that I'm ever going to be like, in public. I don't know why I'd be raising my arms like this almost ever, but I have no problem also layering a thin V-neck t-shirt underneath this just in case. In fact, I think there's a V-neck version of the ribbed one I just shared with you, so that would be fine. I just wanted to warn you in case you fall in love with this sweater, it gets to your house and you go, nope, we're not doing midriff bearing things at this point. Just want to give you a heads up. I do love the green and the cream together. I think it's a fun sweater. If you're concerned about the tummy stuff, just layer something underneath it. Number 8 is this guy. And honestly, I don't know what to do about the sweater. So again, comment below. Would love to hear from you guys. This is a short sleeve crew neck sweater, but it's really not a short sleeve. It's sort of like a just past the elbow length on me. It does come in 7 other colors, one of them striped. I love this color. I think this pink is so fun. I love that if you live somewhere that will eventually be warm, this is a great way to wear a sweater in warmer weather. If you're going on vacation somewhere and you want a sweater vibe, but not the warmth, this is the one. It runs a lot bigger than I thought. I'm wearing the extra small. This is not from A New Day. This is from Wild Fable, which I think is geared more towards juniors. So I figured it would run smaller, but not the case. If there's an extra small, I would size down in this. I think there's just a lot of material here. I'm not sure how to wear this. It does tuck in, but it doesn't blouse out well. I don't mind wearing it untucked, but it's a little bit boxy. But at the same time, I want to keep it. I do like it. I think it's mostly because of the color. So again, weigh in on this one. What do we think? I'm keeping it regardless, but how would you style this? Maybe just a little front tuck, not the full tuck. I think that's the way to go. Outfit number 9 is the last of the actual try-on part. So I wanted to foray into their activewear, but everything in store and online is pretty much sold out in my size if I wanted to put together a matchy-matchy set. It's January as I'm filming this, so everyone's buying activewear right now. I'm not gonna fault Target for that. I picked up this activewear peplum jacket. Love it. Feels, looks super expensive. I love the peplum style. You can make it as peplum as you want. So it has adjustable drawstrings inside the jacket, so you can cinch it really tight and really accentuate that waist and make the peplum really exaggerated, or you can completely loosen it and it'll hang a lot straighter. I love that it has side pockets that zip, so if you're wearing this while you're running or doing something active, whatever's in there won't fall out. So great little details there. I'm wearing it over the slim fit long sleeve ribbed crew neck tee. I would not normally wear this for activewear, but I just wanted you to see it, and this was the last outfit I could figure out to put it together with. I would say that this runs on the bigger side. I feel like it's roomier. I'm wearing it in an extra small, and I feel like it's roomier than the short sleeve version I have on in the small. Either way, I'm fine. I'm pleased with the fit. I think it's great. The rest of it is stuff I already had in my closet, but if you have any experience or a lot of knowledge about Target's activewear line, let me know what pieces I should be looking for when they come back in stock. And then the last outfit, or at this point is just a piece, unfortunately is not here yet. And I wanted to get this up for you before everything sells out, because I think that's also a problem at Target with a lot of retailers too. So we're not gonna be mad at Target for that. It is this suede mini dress. So cute. Obviously it's faux suede. I don't know how mini it would be on me, but I am thinking about rodeo season. I live in San Antonio, Texas. If you're new here, February is all about the rodeo. All of Texas, it's pretty much all about the rodeo in February. Each city's got something going on. This would be so cute, styled with some tall cowboy boots. I will link to my current favorite ones below if you're curious how I would have styled this for you. If you want to see it styled, you should follow me on Instagram, because I will put it probably on my stories, maybe as a feed post when it all comes in. I could see throwing that denim shirt over it as a jacket, or even layering a sweater over it. There's a lot of ways you can style that dress. The dress is the outfit. It's one piece. It's easy to go. Might need to wear tights this time of year. You never know with Texas weather. By mid-February, it could be in the 80s or still be in the 20s. Who knows? But either way, I cannot wait for this one to come in, and it does come in 2 other colors as well. So that's my first Target haul in a very long time. I don't want to give you an exact number, but maybe a decade or so, and I don't know what to think. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below. Should we give Target a second chance? I guess that would be a third chance. Should I focus on some other retailers? I think it's still gonna be a go-to for me for shoes for sure. Oh, speaking of shoes, I forgot to give you a good look at these. These were the shoes that I picked up. These are sneakers, obviously. Can you see how woven they are on the side? It's a fun little detail. I tucked the laces in. I love the beige, the cool tone beige. Again, so Target for the shoes, definitely a place to continue shopping. I think they're great for home pieces as well. I'm still trying to figure out the clothing. So let me know if you have any tips or advice. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun taking a little trip virtually to Target, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.